In this video, I'll be showing you guys how to use Sideloadly to sideload any IPA on your iOS device. With this method, you guys can sideload wirelessly and refresh wirelessly, meaning that you don't even need to connect your cable and your apps will automatically refresh without you even doing anything. And Sideloadly has just been updated for iOS 26 a while back. There's a lot more things you can do with Sideloadly, so this tutorial will be covering the entire process. So before starting, make sure that your iOS device and your computer are in fact connected to the exact same network. And so now we can proceed on with the next step. You guys are going to open any browser, I would say and recommend Chrome, and then open up the Sideloadly website, which you guys can see is a major step up from before. They completely redesigned the UI. You guys can see everything that Sideloadly offers. So obviously this is no jailbreak required, automatic app refreshing, and even drag and drop support, free and paid Apple ID, so you guys can use your Apple ID or a paid Apple developer account. You guys can see Apple Silicon support, and you guys can do Wi-Fi sideloading. I would highly recommend that you guys do read all of these features, as there may be some other stuff that you might want that will be here, so you guys will know that it does in fact support it. So now if we scroll all the way down, it'll say ready to sideload. So click on your Windows here. And if you guys have a 32-bit Windows, then you guys can click this here. But I will be clicking on this one here for 64-bit. And then you'll get a warning saying before you install. And so with Sideloadly, it does require web iTunes and web iCloud. So you guys are just going to click on the iTunes here and click on the iCloud download here. I won't be running through the iCloud setup and the iTunes setup because it is self-explanatory. However, once you guys do in fact download both of those, there are a few things that you do need to do. The first thing that you guys need to do is go into iTunes. So just click on iTunes here and make sure that three things are done here. The first thing is make sure that you guys go to account and that you are signed in with your email address. The next thing that you guys need to do is go under authorizations here and authorize this computer. This is incredibly important because this can help fix issues like your iDevice not showing up as connected. And then the final thing that you guys have to do is just click on the little iPhone icon here, or it may be an iPad if you guys are doing this on your iPad. And now you guys are going to scroll all the way down and make sure that sync with this iPhone over Wi-Fi is in fact on. And do note that the process for Mac is a bit different. I do believe you have to go into Finder, and then you guys are going to go under iDevice and then go to General, and then the setting for that would be show this iDevice when on Wi-Fi. So make sure that that is in fact on. Now what we need to do is search up iCloud, or you guys can just click on the show hidden icons button here. Click on the iCloud icon here and then click open iCloud settings, and make sure that you guys are in fact logged in with iCloud as well, which I am here. And this just helps avoid any issues. So now you guys can just click on close, and I would say keep iTunes open. So just minimize that. Now you guys are going to click on Windows again and then click I'm ready, download Sideloadly, and just wait for it to install. And once that has been downloaded, you guys can just click on the exe file here. I already have Sideloadly installed, so I don't really need to do this setup, but you guys need to just go to the setup. And once you guys have set up Sideloadly, you guys will get a warning saying that Sideloadly needs administrator permissions. That is only one time, so you guys are just going to click on OK, and then you guys will get a user control prompt. So make sure that you guys do click yes for that user control prompt, and it should restart. And now all you guys need to do is just make sure that again your device is connected, which it is here. And I already have my information here, but you guys won't. But if you guys don't, you guys just need to click on the hide sensitive information box to turn it off. It'll be off by default. Right now I have it set to on because my Apple ID and my UDID are over here. But for you guys, you would just need to enter in your Apple ID here first and foremost. And then what you guys need to do is just click on this little arrow at the bottom here, and you guys will see two. You guys will see your iPhone with the @ USB, and then you guys will also see your iPhone at Wi-Fi. And so what this means is that you guys can either sideload your apps via USB, or you guys can even do it via Wi-Fi. So you guys do not need a cable after you guys have done it. And for this video, I'll be showing you guys the at Wi-Fi. I'll be showing you guys how to sideload it via Wi-Fi, and then obviously put your Apple ID in. And now you guys just really need to select your IPA file here. So just click on the IPA file here, and then just locate whatever IP that you guys want to install. I'll be installing Stick Debug just for demonstrational purposes. I would recommend downloading Stick Debug with SideStore. So just click on open here, and now you guys will see the app icon here. But before we actually start sideloading, I do want to show you guys some stuff. So if you guys click on the settings app here, you guys can change all of this stuff here. I wouldn't recommend tampering with any of this stuff because it may mess up the installation process, but you guys can go down to advanced options here, and then you guys can change the app name if you want. You can change the app version as well, which is pretty cool. And you can use custom entitlements and also inject tweaks as well. I won't be doing any of that, so I'm just gonna click off of that here. And now you guys are just gonna click start. And once it does download, you guys can first of all just see here, if you guys click on the up and down arrow here, you guys can see the entire process. And also it will ask you to put in your Apple ID password. I've already used Sideloadly before with my email address, hence I do not need to put my password in multiple times. But if you guys are using your Apple ID for the first time on Sideloadly, then yes, you guys will need to put in your Apple ID password, but trust me, it is safe. And just before you guys do sideload your actual app, make sure that you guys hover over this icon here, and this icon is essentially auto refresh, and it'll schedule this app for automatic reinstall before 7 days. So basically what that means is that before the 7-day expiry for your apps, it'll automatically refresh your app without anything like local dev VPN. It'll just automatically do it as long as you guys are on the exact same Wi-Fi that's on your computer. If I click this here and then check it here, it will tell me if it is disabled or enabled. So just enable that here. And now we can move to our iDevice. And on your iDevice now, as you guys can see, Stick Debug has installed for me. And now if I do click on it, I will get an untrusted developer prompt. So what you guys gonna do is just go into settings. You're gonna go to general, scroll down to VPN and device management, and then locate under developer app your email address. So you guys are just gonna click on that, and then you guys are just gonna click on trust. Once you guys have trusted the certificate, you guys can just open up your app, and as you guys can see, the app opens up just like it is intended to, and everything worked. Anyways, I hope this video helped. If it did, please leave a like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.